Welcome to the Product Management View webinar series. I'm Susanna Baum from Feature Plan, one of the sponsors of the webinar, and I'll be your moderator today. And I am happy to introduce Peter Cohen, who will be talking to you about managing evaluations, trials, and POCs for fun and profit. Evaluations are the single most expensive component of a software sales process, and yet the number of evaluations executed every quarter that fail is surprisingly high. In this webinar, Peter will share guidelines, best practices, pragmatic tips, and some novel ideas to help you break away from the standard ideas for evaluations, trials, and POCs to help you make that key evaluation a success. Now to tell you a little about your speaker, Peter Cohen. Peter is the founder and a principal of The Second Derivative, a consultancy focused on helping software organizations improve their sales and marketing results. In July 2004, he began moderating Demo Gurus, a community web exchange dedicated to helping sales and marketing teams improve their software demos. In 2003, he authored the book Great Demo that provides methods to create and execute compelling demonstrations. Peter has experience as an individual contributor, manager, and senior management in marketing, sales, and business development. And he has also been and continues to be a customer. So today, to speak to you about managing evaluations, trials, and POCs for fun and profits, I would like to introduce Peter Cohen. Take it away, Peter.
So good day, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. Let me start off by asking a couple of very simple questions. Number one, can you all see my mouse up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen? If you can, please type yes in the Q&A dialog. If you can't see it, type no. All right, perfect. We have a few yeses. That's good. And can you all see my mouse down in the bottom right-hand corner of the slide? Again, type yes, or bottom, which would be even better if you want. Terrific. All right, so that works. And by definition, I'm guessing that you can hear the sound of my voice because we have yeses and nos appearing here. So let's go ahead and drive on. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask a question of everyone here, and that is, what is your job title? What do you do? And if you could simply type in the Q&A dialog box, what's your job title? Let's take a look at who we have in the audience today so we've got a reasonable idea of how to proceed. And the answers are product managers, mobility product managers, product management, product evangelist, introduction, product marketing, okay. Professional services, consulting firm owner, a range of different disciplines, but primarily focusing on product management and product marketing management. Terrific. Based on that, let me ask a second question. How many of you have an evaluation, a trial, or a POC either ongoing now or simply recently completed one? Please type yes if you had one ongoing or just completed one recently. Terrific. Tons of yeses. And, somebody's got some going on now. Multiple ongoing. Terrific. Then hopefully this is germane. Let's take a look at what we're hoping to accomplish today. Fantastic. Our objectives overall are to increase the probability of success with evaluations, trials, and POCs, which I'm going to reduce here to simply saying evaluations. And let me ask you the rhetorical question. Would you agree that our objectives overall are to get the signature and the money, the order, by the date that we desire? If you agree with that, please type yes or go ahead in your Q&A dialog box and we'll proceed from here. Terrific. The answer is yes. So based on that, here's our agenda for our session today. Let me grab an arrow tool. The plan is to start off and talk about some best and worst practices with respect to evaluations and their brethren. Why would we do them, when not to do them, and take a look in particular at some key success criteria, particularly with respect to the objectives of an evaluation or a trial. After that, we'll take a look at some guidelines for progressing the process from the perspectives of purchasing and the very important perspective of what players and what roles are involved in an evaluation. And we'll introduce the idea of a sequence of events, a tool that dramatically increases the probability of success for an evaluation or related trial. And once we finish that, depending on how much time we have, we'll offer some tips for continuing to improve success rates, particularly with respect to pricing and payment terms. Since most of you are in marketing, this should be rather germane. We'll do a final summary, and we will have time for questions and answers. So assuming that that looks good, say yes, and we'll go ahead and proceed.